I think it has taught people how to be in love. We still care about love. And Romeo and Juliet it's about falling in love. Hi, I'm Lars Engle. I'm a Chapman professor of English here at the University of Tulsa, where I've been since 1988. I am the main Shakespeare teacher here in the English department. And so it's a great pleasure for me to talk about Romeo and Juliet. Shakespeare is certainly the greatest dramatic poet in English, but it doesn't seem to be entirely the poetry and the language which make Shakespeare very, very widely and worldwide popular, interesting, compelling. Shakespeare became someone whose works were constantly being reproduced, adapted sometimes, for popular stages throughout the English-speaking world, and by ships companies trying to entertain themselves during long sea voyages. We think it's partly that he had such a wide tent view of his audience. Shakespeare is sometimes called a kind of invisible playwright in that he doesn't tell us what he thinks about things. He simply allows characters with very divergent views of everything to articulate them marvelously. When we first see Juliet in the play, she is being talked to about the possibility of marriage and is saying, this is an honor that I look not on. And then comes the fateful party, the masquerade, and their first seeing each other is this beautiful, passionate, mutual coming together of two, perfect, beautiful young people when he first meets her in the dance and begs a kiss. And she says, hand to hand, do a holy palmer's kiss, but then they kiss. It's a wonderful gesture on Shakespeare's part. It bespeaks the way in which Shakespeare is both somebody who has an incredible instinct for what will move audiences. One of the reasons that it has translated so well to ballet is the pathos of something perfect and deeply felt, which is also recognized to be extremely fragile and probably transient also. I mean, that is the first feelings of being in love. I would be hard put not to class Romeo and Juliet among Shakespeare's best plays because it has been so extremely influential. We often seek ways of expressing and feeling grief using a physical instrument to express how it's still possible to embrace beauty amidst extreme agony or grief. And that sort of paradox seems to me to work very well with a nonverbal medium like ballet. I suppose partly because if you know anything about ballet, you know how extremely hard people work and how perfectionist they have to be in order to do these things that they make look easy and so expressive and so much a happy outpouring of a set of emotions that they are somehow or other trying to embody.